Hi, I'm Kaylin Stevens. Today is June 26, 2020, and this is my time capsule speech. I'm just finishing up my first set of college classes and living through the virus that shut down the world, COVID-19. Due to COVID-19, all of my classes have been online. According to Healthy Children, to help contain COVID-19, many schools move children to online learning at home. In addition, many parents are being asked to work from home. This helps to limit the spread of COVID. Some people seem not to like this social distance learning. However, it's normal since I've always been homeschooled. Well, one of the current events happening right now is obviously the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm pretty sure this is something you have all learned about in school because it's so big and serious. It's something none of us expected. It literally shut down the world. So many places closed and events got canceled and or delayed. According to NBC News, the Tokyo 2020 Olympics have been postponed. Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe announced Tuesday. Abe said Japan and the International Olympic Committee came to an agreement during a phone call with the head of IOC, Thomas Bach, following growing calls for the games to be delayed or canceled because of the concerns around coronavirus pandemic. It's crazy to think that they had to postpone something as big as the Olympics. The reason people are so anxious is because you can catch COVID by just breathing it in. According to CDC, COVID-19 spreads between people who are in close contact within about 6 feet, the respiratory droplets created when someone coughs, talks, or sneezes. That makes it very easy to catch it, so people are getting encouraged to social distance, wash their hands, and wear a mask. It has also killed a lot of people. There have been 129,000 deaths in just the US. We are still in a state of limbo about what will happen with this disease. There are still so many unknowns. I hope when you guys see this that COVID-19 is a thing of the past, the way smallpox and polio was for my generation, and that you guys won't have to worry about this. An item I have that I put into my time capsule that will relate to this is the N95 mask. We always have to wear these when going out because we do not want to catch COVID. This has been proven the most effective in preventing from catching COVID-19. Another event happening is the Black Lives Matter movement and protest. The Black Lives Matter movement actually started back in 2013, but people really started putting it out there again back in May after a 46-year-old African American named George Floyd was killed by a few police officers in Minnesota. According to USA Today, Floyd died May 25th after a Minneapolis police officer knelt on his neck for several minutes when he was handcuffed on the ground crying that he couldn't breathe and pleading for help. After his death, many people felt outraged and they thought that his death was very wrong. According to New York Times, now a time step in the prolonged history of violence against black people, Mr. Floyd's killing has inspired hundreds of people of every race to march in the streets and kneel, chanting Black Lives Matter in hundreds of cities and small towns. People also started protesting. According to Business Insider, today, protests like those over the death of George Floyd are ongoing, even in the midst of a global pandemic. Protesters around the world are calling for police reform and an end to systematic racism. Several cities have reported violence against reporters and protesters, and many have imposed curfews and have boarded up businesses following accounts of looting. People who didn't want to or didn't have the time to protest instead posted on social media. They actually started a thing called #BlackoutTuesday, which was where on a Tuesday people would post a blank black picture with the hashtag to raise awareness for the situation. It reached not only all around the United States, but also outside of it. People in Canada and East Asia were even posting about it too. People also started using the slogan, "I can't breathe." This slogan could actually be found on shirts and masks. Now, I do not have an item that I would place in the time capsule for this because I do not know how these people feel, and I do not know how it feels to be discriminated against. So I do not want to assume. Now, another current thing / event I want to talk about is the explosion of K-pop in the United States. Everyone knew about K-pop back in 2013 when Psy's Gangnam Style came over to the United States, but it didn't get as popular with this. What really made K-pop get attention and become popular was when K-pop boy group BTS won a Billboard Music Award. According to CNN, BTS may not be familiar to the majority of Americans, but that didn't stop the South Korean boy band from making history when they became the first K-pop group to clinch a Billboard Music Award, beating out U.S. favorite artists Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, and Shawn Mendes. BTS scooped the top social artist award. This really grabbed people's attention, so they started looking into K-pop, and it became very popular afterwards. According to Rolling Stone, by mashing together genres and cultures, K-pop songs kicked the familiar rhythm of American beat pop music up a notch. K-pop was really something new to people at the time, and with the upbeat catchy songs and awesome dances, it really caught people's attention and made it big in the United States like it is today. Since BTS won the award, they and many other K-pop groups have been invited onto American shows such as Ellen, Good Day New York, The Late Late Show with James Corden, and many more. They have also had many concerts in the United States where their tickets selling out quickly. According to Market Watch, In March of 2019, BTS sold out its June 1st concert at Wembley Stadium, which can hold 90,000 people, and it sold out in just 90 minutes. I actually bought tickets for a K-pop concert back in the end of last year. The VIP tickets sold out within minutes. They actually hold K-pop conventions in LA and New York called KCON. According to EW, KCON USA has grown immensely over the years. In 2018, over 147,000 people attended the Los Angeles and New York area events. Yeah, your grandmother was ahead of the curve. I started listening to it before it got really popular. I actually had a fan account and a K-pop dance account with some friends. I taught a K-pop dance class too. Now, some items I have that I'll put in the time capsule for this are these two things. One is this mask. This can also relate to COVID-19. Now, this is the mask that I wear on my dance account with my friends. This is very important to me, and it is a big part of who I am. And another item that I have is that relates to this is this K-pop album that I recently bought. I really like it, and due to the explosion of K-pop in the United States, it's very easy to get K-pop albums now, which I'm very glad of. In conclusion, I hope you guys were able to learn something about the time I lived in, and you can see just how much the world has changed over the years. I also hope that COVID-19 isn't a big thing anymore. Thank you.